Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and the Restless official 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Genoa City shakes to its core the moment Christian Newman bolts from Nick's arms and runs straight into Matt Clark's waiting embrace, shouting the words that shatter Adam and Nick like glass, "He's my real dad." Everything freezes, the air, the room, everyone's blood, as Christian clings to Matt with a familiarity he shouldn't have. Adam's eyes widen in disbelief, Nick goes dizzy with shock, and Sharon turns ghost white as Christian's declaration echoes through the house like a warning bell. The nightmare she feared, the secret she fought desperately to bury, has now exploded in the most public, devastating way possible. Matt wraps an arm around Christian's shoulders, the picture of smug triumph, as if claiming territory he has no right to. Nick leaps forward instinctively, tears and rage choking him. "Christian, no. He is not your father. Don't ever say that again." But the child only tightens his hold on Matt's jacket, trembling with confusion but convinced he's telling the truth. Adam's chest heaves as he tries to process what he just heard. This is his son, his flesh and blood, the child he died for, fought for, sacrificed everything for. And yet, here stands the man he despises most, holding Christian and dismantling Adam's world piece by piece. Matt smiles darkly, the expression of a predator savoring the kill. He remembers, he murmurs, brushing Christian's hair back with a fake delicacy that makes both Adam and Nick want to rip him apart. "You can't hide the truth forever, Sharon." Sharon shakes her head violently, tears streaming down her face. "I didn't hide anything. Matt is not his father. He's not." But her voice cracks, and in that crack, Adam hears doubt, or guilt, or something far worse. Nick turns on Sharon with a fury he's never directed at her before. "This didn't come from nowhere, Sharon. Kids don't just say something like that." Christian looks up at Matt with wide, innocent eyes. "You said you're my first dad," he whispers loudly enough for everyone to hear. "Mommy told me you were gone. But you're back now." Sharon collapses inside. Adam nearly blacks out. Nick stumbles backward, blindsided. "What?" Adam roars, face turning red with rage. "Sharon told him what?" Sharon covers her mouth, sobbing uncontrollably. No, that's not what I said. I never told him that." But Christian nods firmly. "You said my first daddy went away. Before Daddy Nick. Before Daddy Adam. I thought he was dead, but he's here." Matt beams like the devil himself. "See? Even Sharon couldn't hide it forever." Nick grabs Sharon's shoulder so sharply she nearly falls. His voice trembles with betrayal. "You told him there was another father? Why? What were you hiding from us?" Sharon cries harder, shaking violently. "I meant Adam," she screams. "When I said your first dad, I meant Adam. I didn't think Christian understood at the time." But Adam isn't convinced. His voice drops into a deadly low growl. "You expect me to believe that? After everything you kept secret before? After the baby swap? After the lies you told to protect Faith? After every single time you thought you knew what was best?" Sharon wraps her arms around herself, spiraling. "Adam, please. Please don't do this." Matt is twisting everything. "He doesn't need to twist anything," Adam snaps. Christian's words speak for themselves. Nick's nostrils flare with rage as he points at Sharon. "Why didn't you tell us you talked to him about another father? Why didn't you explain it to him when he was older? Why did you leave that door open for Matt to walk through and manipulate? What were you hiding?" Sharon screams, "Nothing. I wasn't hiding anything." But Matt steps behind Christian, resting both hands on his shoulders, forming the image of a father figure reclaiming his child. And then he strikes. In her defense, Matt says quietly, "It would have been hard for Sharon to explain a pregnancy she could never be certain about." Sharon gasps as though she's been shot. Adam's jaw clenches so hard it ticks. "What did he just say?" Nick's voice turns cold. Sharon. Look at me. Sharon sobs, unable to breathe. Nick shouts, look at me, Sharon. Sharon forces her head up with trembling hands. Was there ever a possibility, Nick says slowly, that Matt could have fathered Christian? Adam's heart stops. The world drops out from under him. Matt answers for her. Smug. Cruel. Clear. Yes. Sharon screams, and oh. No. He's lying. He's twisting everything. But the panic in her voice only makes Adam and Nick's fear ignite into violent fury. Adam storms toward her. Sharon, you tell me right now, did he ever have access to you around the time Christian was conceived? Sharon backs away, hands shaking uncontrollably. Adam, please. I never cheated. I never. That's not what I asked. Adam thunders. Matt raped you once before. Did he do it again? Did he touch you during that period? Nick freezes, horrified, because hearing Adam say it out loud suddenly makes it real. Sharon collapses into sobs, burying her face in her hands. And that is all the confirmation Matt needs. A pause. A hesitation. A failure to answer decisively. He spreads his arms in mock sorrow. Silence speaks louder than lies. Christian looks up at Sharon, confused and betrayed. Mommy? You told me Daddy Adam was my first dad. You said he loved me even before I was born. You said I was safe. Sharon reaches for him, desperate. Sweetheart, that's true. Adam is your father. Matt is lying. But Christian steps away from her and grabs Matt's hand instead. That visual breaks Adam. My son, Adam whispers, voice shaking with rage and heartbreak. My son, is holding that monster's hand. Matt pats Christian's back with disgusting confidence. Kids know. They feel the truth. You can't erase DNA. Nick turns on Sharon again. Did you ever question who fathered Christian? Sharon sobs loudly. No. Nick, no, I never questioned, I never thought, I didn't want to think about what Matt did to me. Adam's chest tightens. So you did hide something. Sharon shakes her head violently. I didn't hide anything about Christian's paternity. I hid what Matt did because I was ashamed. I was traumatized. I didn't want Christian to know. Matt smiles, victorious. Traumatized? Or guilty? Sharon screams, shut up. Christian flinches, pressing into Matt's side. Adam breaks. He's not your safe place, Christian. He's a liar. He's a monster. Christian shakes his head, tears spilling. He told me he loved me first. Before anyone. He said Mommy kept him away from me. Sharon collapses to the floor. Oh God. Matt. Nick's face turns red with rage. He forced this into his head. He brainwashed him. Adam is trembling with fury more intense than anything he has felt since losing Chelsea, losing Connor, losing his own childhood. If you manipulated my son, he growls at Matt, I swear I will. Matt interrupts with a cold smirk. You'll what? Fight for a kid who might not even be yours? Adam nearly punches him right there. Nick has to physically restrain him. Christian cries harder. Stop fighting. Stop yelling. Daddy Matt said you'd be mad because you know he's my real dad. Adam's heart stops. Nick goes numb. Sharon screams in agony. Matt pulls Christian close, whispering poison, don't worry, buddy. I'll protect you. Sharon snaps. Sharon rushes toward Christian, but Matt steps just slightly sideways, not enough to trigger a physical confrontation, but enough to assert psychological dominance. Enough to make Christian believe his place is beside him. Enough to drive Nick and Adam mad with helplessness. You two never saw it, did you? Matt says with venomous calm. Sharon protected herself. She did what she had to do. And if that meant lying to you about Christian, well, he shrugs, grinning. It wouldn't be the first time. The implication slices through the room. Was Sharon protecting Christian, or protecting herself? Nick whispers, Sharon, please, tell me he's lying. Sharon breaks, her voice shaking uncontrollably. I didn't lie about Christian's father. I swear to you. But there are things I never told you about Matt. Things I couldn't tell you. Adam clenches his fists. Like what? Sharon's silence is deafening. And Matt smiles, because silence is guilt in a moment like this. Silence is power. And he knows it. Christian looks up at Matt again and asks softly, can we go home now, Dad? Nick feels like the ground drops out from under him. Adam looks physically ill. Sharon collapses into tears. And Matt, enjoying every second of their agony, simply nods. Because whether Christian is truly his son or not, he's already won the first battle. And the Newmans now face a horrifying question full force. The room stands frozen in a suffocating silence, thick with disbelief and dread. Christian's small voice echoes like a haunting bell in Adam and Nick's heads, Dad. That word, spoken to the one man capable of destroying them all, has detonated a bomb inside both of their chests. Sharon trembles as Matt calmly places a hand on Christian's back, as if guiding him, claiming him, absorbing him into a twisted narrative only Matt controls. And that's when the real terror kicks in. Matt isn't just rewriting Christian's memory. He's rewriting Christian's identity. Nick takes a shaky step forward. Christian, he whispers, his voice cracking like a broken branch. Buddy, come here. Please. Let's talk. His hands stretch outward, pleading. But Christian doesn't move. Not toward his father, or the man he has always believed was his father, but toward Matt, inch by inch like he's finding safety in the wrong person. Sharon can hardly breathe as the scene unfolds, feeling every choice she's made unravel in front of everyone she loves. Adam watches in stunned horror, but beneath his shock, something darker churns. His eyes narrow with a mixture of fury and determination. He survived kidnappings, memory wipes, wrongful deaths, explosions, but this? This might be the most bone-deep violation of all, someone using his son, twisting his reality. Adam steps closer to Nick, his voice low and razor-sharp. This is psychological conditioning. Matt's been coaching him. Whispering. Manipulating. We need to get him away from that monster now. Matt smiles, a calm, smug smile that burns into Adam like acid. Or maybe, Matt replies, he's simply remembering his real father. The words hit Adam and Nick like a physical blow. Sharon's hand flies to her mouth in panic. Stop it, Matt, she screams. You're doing this on purpose. You're twisting everything. Oh Sharon, Matt replies smoothly, you twisted everything long before I ever showed up. Nick rounds on her with desperation. Sharon, you have to explain what he's talking about. Right now. Not later. Not when things calm down. Now. Sharon's knees buckle. Nick catches her before she falls, but his touch is frantic, not comforting. She's shaking so hard she can barely form words. Nick, please, you know me. You know I would never lie about Christian's father. I swear to you. I swore to you. You have to believe me. Nick wants to. God, he wants to believe her more than anything. But the look on Christian's face, the trust he's giving Matt, is a dagger. And Sharon's fear is another. Adam steps forward with a low growl. Matt, let him go. Right now. Matt raises an eyebrow. Why? Adam, I'm just talking to my son. He is not your son. Adam roars, the sound shaking the room. Even Christian jumps at the force of it. But Matt doesn't flinch. He simply kneels down to Christian's level and places a hand on his shoulder. You're safe with me, buddy. I won't let anyone scare you. The implication is deliberate. Venomous. And Adam snaps. He lunges forward, but Nick grabs his arm with both hands, holding him back. Adam, and oh. That's what he wants. And he does. Matt wants Adam to lash out. He wants Nick and Adam arrested, publicly humiliated, painted as violent and dangerous. If he can make them lose control, he wins. Matt straightens slowly, smugness dripping from every inch of him. You two always react the same way, anger first, questions later. Sharon always had to clean up after your messes. Didn't you, Sharon? Sharon whimpers, Matt, please, don't do this. Don't drag them into this because of me. Adam hears the break in her voice and freezes. Because of you, he echoes dangerously. Sharon, what does he have over you? Matt answers before she can speak. The truth. Sharon squeezes her eyes shut, tears spilling down. No. He's twisting the truth. That night it wasn't what he's saying. Nick's voice shakes with fear. Sharon, what night? And then Matt truly begins. He paints a story with his words, slow and poisonous, weaving just enough truth into the lies to make it believable. That night at the farmhouse, he starts softly, when Sharon disappeared for hours. When she came back shaken and silent. When she told you she didn't want to talk about it. Adam's head snaps toward Sharon. You said that was because you had a panic attack. Sharon sobs. I did. Adam, I was terrified, Matt cornered me. Did he hurt you? Nick asks, his voice barely audible. Matt tilts his head with a smirk. Hurt is subjective, isn't it? Sharon screams, stop it. Stop twisting what you did to me. Christian's face scrunches with confusion and fear. Mommy, why are you yelling? Sharon drops onto her knees and reaches for him, her trembling hands desperate. Sweetheart, I'm not angry at you. I'm angry at him. Please come here. Please. Christian hesitates, and this hesitation kills Nick. Christian has never hesitated before. Matt gives Christian a gentle nod, encouraging him to stay put. Your mom's just upset, buddy. Sometimes grown-ups lie when they're scared. Sharon gasps for breath like she's suffocating. That's enough. Christian, baby, Matt isn't your father. He's lying. He's dangerous. Matt sighs dramatically. There she goes again. Using fear to hide the truth. You've done that for years, Sharon. Tell them how many lies you told. Tell them who you protected, yourself or Christian. Nick's eyes harden. Sharon, what aren't you telling us? Adam folds his arms, icy and furious. If there's even a chance Matt had access to you around the time Christian was conceived. He didn't. Sharon screams. He didn't, Adam. I swear on my life. Matt shrugs casually. There's a DNA test for that. Those words slice the room open. Nick and Adam stiffen. Sharon goes pale. Christian looks up, curious. Nick swallows hard. We already did DNA tests. Matt's smile widens. Yes. Test Sharon handled. Test Sharon delivered. Test Sharon stored. Test Sharon swore were legitimate. Adam's heart slams against his ribs. Sharon, tell me he's lying. Sharon can barely speak through her tears. Adam. I didn't switch anything. I didn't fake anything. Please believe me. Those tests were real. Matt leans against the doorway with sickening confidence. You expect them to believe that? After everything? After all the times you lied to protect people? Protect yourself? You really think they're going to take your word over mine, when your own son just called me dad? Adam and Nick feel a fresh stab of doubt. And Matt sees it. He thrives on it. You know, Matt says casually, it's funny. I never tried to make Christian call me dad. That came from him. Nick explodes. You brainwashed him. Matt chuckles. Kids remember things. Maybe Sharon told him when he was little. Maybe he heard something. Maybe, deep down, Some part of him knows I'm his father. You're not. Sharon shrieks. She looks feral, broken, desperate. You're not. You never were. Christian is not your child. Matt steps forward, quiet and terrifying. Prove it. He throws it at her like a command. Like a dare. Sharon freezes. Adam and Nick exchange horrified looks. Then Matt says the words that make the entire world tilt on its axis. Unless, of course, you're afraid the truth will finally come out. Silence. Heavy, suffocating, violent. Christian watches, torn, confused, and frightened. Nick's hands shake. Adam looks ready to tear the room apart. Sharon collapses under the weight of Matt's psychological warfare. And Matt walks toward the door with Christian still close beside him. I'll have my attorney contact you, he says calmly. We'll sort out custody once the public knows the truth. Nick chokes out, you're not taking him anywhere. Matt looks back with a chilling smirk. Oh, Nick, you and Adam had your